Resistance faction sent some kind of expeditionary force into an area that we know to be completely overrun by the Lost. Don't ask me what they were doing down there, but now they've gotten themselves stranded, and the Resistance is asking for our help. We'll have to do what we can to avoid being overrun.
Greetings. Hello, welcome back to more Covert Infiltration and yet another rescue the dude from the Lost mission. These play fairly similarly. I don't expect many surprises.
The Resistance expedition is trapped not far from your position, and the VIP is using a remote turret to hold off the Lost. We only have one clear access point to the area, so get to the target's location and escort them back to the entry point for extraction. The whole place is overrun with Lost. Don't bother trying to outgun them. After you secure the expedition, you'll have to return to our original entry point for extraction. Don't get overrun. Keep the path back to Firebrand clear.
I like how he's like, on the one hand saying, don't bother fighting the Lost, and on the other hand saying, keep the path to Firebrand clear. It's like, so what is it now? Do we not bother fighting them, or should we kill them all the time here to keep the path clear?
My weapon is almost depleted. I have no reload now.
Moving to designated position.
Heading for that location.
Up and away.
He's down.
It's down, yes.
Aye, Commander.
Oh. That's it's a little bit unfortunate. Hi. Thankfully you also have a grappling hook here.
Up and over. Very satisfying. Repositioning.
On my way.
It's a fair number of dudes here. I think I kind of want to get up here to cover this better.
Moving to position.
Let's keep moving forward. Nice guys here.
Running.
Cover the balcony. That should be fine.
Him. Dead and gone. Get some. Taken care of. Hoorah!
Oh, indeed.
No one escapes.
That answers the question whether or not Justice also gets
Okay.
the headshot mechanic here. The execution. Whatever you want to call it.
Nailed him. Heading there now.
How close are you gonna get, Mr. Brute Buddy?
Let's
Okay,
rock.
if that's the case, then I can like let him get closer. Next turn, I take a shot, kill him, and then I have my move, the implacable move, and my second move, right? So I can get really far back. I think that's gonna be working out real fine. Meanwhile,
Sir,
break off the bridge in here.
it's deadly. Soon be done.
I reload.
I actually don't want to overwatch.
Roger that.
They're almost out of ammo for the turret, Commander. We have to get moving.
Welcome to Earth, mate.
Yeah, now I have 3 actions, so action 1.
Confirmed.
The VIP is secure, Commander. If we can spare the manpower, we should try to bring the escort in as well. Without the VIP manning the turret controls, there's nothing keeping the Lost from overrunning this area. They're already closing in.
Well, maybe there's something that can keep the Lost from overrunning the area.
See you in hell. He's down.
Right. After this little distraction, we pick this one up. Get out of there.
Roger that. Scanning.
Repositioning.
I am watching.
Following orders.
Firebrand is in position. Get back to the entry point for extraction before you get overrun. We're picking up more heat signatures than the sensors can keep up with.
He doesn't even provide SWATsnet here. Now, one thing I could do, right? I could of course sit here and farm Lost all day long to get XP on these lower ranked people.
On
I just don't think that's super exciting. You know, just from a YouTube, how interesting is it to watch kind of perspective. I kind of speed up the video by 200%.
Got the bugger.
Negative damage.
Did he just miss a shot? Okay, but he does not panic from that. Good.
No longer a threat.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Yeah, in the interest of keeping things
Already there.
interesting and moving, and not just
Proceeding
fighting
on order.
Lost for sport.
A long run.
This is not threatening at all. I think we're just gonna leave.
Double time.
Right.
Okay, maybe Astro can pick up 2 more kills here.
That's better. Very satisfying.
And that's that. Lost hot mission speedrun.
VIP is secure aboard the Sky Ranger. Let's get the rest of our people out of there, Commander. We've recovered
Secure
the
aboard
VIP's
Sky
escort.
Ranger.
We'll get her patched up and ready to redeploy into the field.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
You're not gonna get carried out of the mission and then sneak on the mission photo. Oh, no.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our...
End the Elders' false vision. That is the purpose
Even
of
that
our
mission
creatures.
kills
Until it is
our
done,
willpower.
There can
Like,
be no other path for us.
oh, crap.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You could lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Now, new person. That's my keyboard there. No. So I have my keyboard on my desktop behind my microphone, and I always have to kind of wrap my hands around the microphone left and right. It's really unusual to type that way, so that it always looks like I'm a 8-year-old the first time on the computer trying to find the right keys on the keyboard. Anyway, it's a demolitions person. What are we gonna do as a demolitions person? I don't know. Maybe Sapper? Remote start, heavy ordnance, volatile mix, probably salvo, and then something from back here. Certainly not flash round. I guess breaching round is sometimes better than remote start. Remote start is more fun though. I think actually, yeah, it's gonna be breaching round because remote start falls off in the late game, right? Early game, 12 damage, wipes out enemy groups. Late game, it's like, oh, everybody has blast padding, they're gonna get 2 damage and sneeze in your general direction. Anyway, next thing is, do you enjoy the company of any of the others? That down. Maybe we throw a few people here on the covert action, as I was saying. Some of our alloys and crystals. Not super urgent, but I don't want to let that expire. That can actually be a lot of money. So what was I saying? Superior weapon upgrade. That feels like such a long mission for 15 days, then to get a superior stock that you sell for 30 supplies. I guess the reason why I'm not doing this often enough is because the rewards are so underwhelming. This is good. But then we are down a scientist again. What we should really do, we're using lots of cannons. Additional upgrade slot would be really strong. Yes, we do that. Okay, +4 aim. So who is looking at? Joe, Paulo. Yeah, I guess you can use the aim. You reduce the chance. Then we pick up some civilian disguises to save a whole whopping 8 hours or whatever we're saving. And apparently it already has a negative infiltration hour impact. So switching to something else, what I've been doing is kind of detrimental. Because the Warpod does not have a negative. I don't know, like, it doesn't make much sense to me that the shotgun gives you a bonus to infiltration. Or rather, a reduction of infiltration hours. Filtration modifier, +2 days for hours. Why? Because.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Avenger plotting new course.
No, we were not doing that. Get away from there. Making contact. Actually, adds
we
to
completed
this.
our research in remarkable time, Commander.
I don't think it's really worth it. 10 days of research time in order to get a free excavation, free instant excavation, right? I do not think that's worth it. But we should definitely get into plasma here.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Setting course for Eastern Europe.
The Elder's grasp can never exceed their reach.
Scientist wounded for 17 days.
The Chosen aren't afraid to resort to sabotage tactics if it means slowing down our efforts. We need to work to prevent these attacks before they catch up with us.
We've got 5 people injured. We should probably put one of our engineers back into the infirmary, which means that Matt's gremlins get out of here, and then Matt comes in here. What's this then? That's the black site. Sabotage Monument, part of the Counter Dark event for Stiletto rounds. Congregation lost, lightning strike. Now we do have 16 people ready, but ready does not necessarily mean we have good willpower on 16 people. We did have just a retaliation, so that's not something where we need to keep people back for. Because we do have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people on full willpower. tells me I shouldn't be doing this mission. Especially, where are we? Go to the activity change, chain. We did do this here for the hidden duck event, so we're gonna get this assault mission soon.
Commander, there were a few wounded during the latest covert action, but after a few days rest, everyone will be ready to get back out there.
Right, Colonel number 3 is gonna get a good question. You know, I'm gonna go for Void Conduit, because with all the modded enemies we have, having this kind of full control over a humanoid enemy might come in handy. I don't know what late game bio troopers we're gonna run into, but this way I'm kind of prepared for this. There's the new assault mission. Destroy alien relay, stealth insertion, counter the hidden dark event. That's what we want to do.
Setting course for the Mexican Regional Tract.
Commander, we'll need to have one of our troops equip the Skulljack for use in the field if we're going to make any progress towards our current objective.
I hate that I still didn't. Hang on a second. I'm gonna quit the game. I'm gonna install that bloody mod that shows me the tile set where the mission has taken place, and then we're gonna fit out that squad. Through the magic of editing, didn't even know anything happened. So here we are.
Commander Tygan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
Suez. Plot type Suez. Time on arrival. Yeah. You can even check if your favorite bread breakfast place still is serving waffles. Whatever you prefer. So we're not gonna get much value out of remote start in the Suez, unless, you know, seen civilians down there, so wouldn't be surprised about parked cars. Anyway, let's just kick you all out. I kind of wish sometimes it would just keep the sorting that you used before going in there, so you don't have to scroll down each time again. But you know, wishes. Can't always get what you want. Kim is kind of ready, so maybe I mean, kind of need a demolitions person, so sure. Thinking probably Fable. Captain Rifleman is not the worst thing. Okay, unequip my barracks and get some equipment going here. Shotgun, shredder gun, grenade gun, runner gun, incendiary gun. Sweet. Destroy the relay. Gonna get the good cannon, some blue screens, and extract module, because why not? I want you in a spider suit. I mean, I did kind of build you in a blady kind of way. So yeah, that additional ability might not be wrong. So might as well go for the serpent suit in the end, though. Okay, and everybody else gets regular predator armor. It's one of the good rifles. Superior scope, yeah. And last but not least, one more good rifle here. An advanced scope. We do have the advanced holo targeter, and we do have more drain rounds. And you are medic, so maybe a medkit is not the worst thing. Now, after that mission, right, with the warlock and all the bullshit happening, there were a lot of calls in the comments for, okay, you know, stop playing with one hand behind your back. Forget about the restrictions for the AP that we're talking about. It's like, it doesn't make sense to restrict yourself while you get punched in the face. Fight back. And I kind of appreciate the sentiment, and I think we're gonna go not excessively overboard, but we're gonna pick up some additional skills here. Like, hey, you were holo targeting. Wouldn't it be nice to holo target two guys in the same turn? Yes, it would be. You've taken a lot of shots. You already have overdrive. Okay, now this is all fine. We could take overdrive here, but that only really makes sense if we also pick up bullet swarm. Now let's only pick up bullet swarm for now. I don't want to spend all my AP on some sergeants here. No offense to anyone in the squad. Your work here is greatly appreciated. Okay, you were my holo targeting bitch. I don't even know if you could just take stick and move. Alright, what do you have? Overdrive doesn't make sense yet, because, you know, you can't take, like, oh, I get an additional action point. Everything I do is turn ending. It's kind of only for movement. Once we get salvo, this looks very, very different. So, no, I think I'm gonna pass here for now. Pick up Untouchable. Okay. Not full out on everything just yet. I think that's still not excessively spending the AP, but on the other hand, we're sitting on 100 AP or what, right? 90. AP in the bank do not help us win missions. So I'm gonna be spending a little bit more here and there, especially for things like where I think it makes sense, right? You know, follow targeting, yeah, just follow target 2 different targets each time. Seems reasonable. Like the next step would probably be let's shred and hollow target 2 targets each turn. But poco a poco. Although we don't have any shredding here in the squad at all, outside of demolitions stuff. So maybe anyone else in a reasonable position to pick up the shredding slack? Probably not. Well, okay. Destroy the alien relay. Operation Blinding Gears. Coming up in the next episode. A bit of a short episode today again, but you know, that's when we have the horde missions, that's just gonna be a little bit shorter. What you gonna do about it? Well, it is Saturday, and Saturday I'm gonna be streaming over on Twitch at 6 p.m. Central European time ish. That is noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. So why don't you drop a visit there if you want some more XCOM fix today, and if not, then tomorrow is gonna be Operation Blinding Gears, destroy the alien relay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.